Once upon a time, Gautam Buddha was sitting with his disciples. At that time, the king approached there and said, "O Lord, everyone has taken advantage of me, ever since I became your follower. They're taking advantage of my calmness. I was very cruel, before I became your follower. I would not think twice about punishing anyone with the death sentence. After becoming your follower, I don't feel like punishing anyone, or getting angry. I have become peaceful, and I look at everyone with compassion. Some people are taking advantage of my calm behavior, which has put the people of my country in danger. Due to this, I am facing many problems in my country's governance. Please tell me what I should do now." Hearing this from the king, Buddha tells him a story. And the story goes like this. Once, there lived a venomous snake, in a hole under a large tree. The tree stood in a corner of a field, near a village. The snake attacked people, at even the slightest provocation, and many died, because of the snake's deadly bite. People were afraid to go near the tree, due to their fear of snakes. One day, a monk was passing through the village, and saw this beautiful tree. He decided to meditate under its shade, before he moved on. Some villagers who were driving their cows back home saw the monk, and warned him about the snake. They told him that, this snake is so dangerous, that he bites anyone who goes near him. The monk smiled, and continued to walk towards the tree. The villagers left. As the monk sat down to meditate, the snake came out of his hole, with an angry hiss, ready to bite. The monk chanted a mantra, while looking straight into the snake's eyes, and miraculously, the snake started a conversation with him. The snake says to that monk, "Oh man, don't you fear me? Don't you know that, this is my area and, no one dares to come here?" The monk said with compassion, "My dear friend, what is there to fear in this? I am not afraid of anything, I do not fear death, nor do I desire to live. Why should I fear you? In fact, you are afraid that no one should kill you, and that's why you bite others." The snake was astonished to hear this from the monk. Till now, he had met only such people, who tried to kill him or ran away in fear of him. But he had never met a person who would not fear him. Hearing this, the snake wrapped itself around the monk's feet and said, "O Lord, you are right. Whatever I have done to save my life until today, if I don't do this, people will kill me." The monk said, "You are right, but my dear friend, remember one thing, life will end one day. Therefore, it is not appropriate to kill others to save it. Give up this attachment to your life and be filled with love for others." After saying this, the monk left from there. The snake was influenced by the words of the monk, and he decided that, from today onwards, he would not bite anyone. He gives up his angry nature, and stops biting others. But the result turns out to be the opposite, when people see that the snake has stopped biting others. They began to take unfair advantage of this. Those who used to fear him, and flee from him began to pursue him. Now people would tease him, scratch him, and hurt him. The snake was always wounded and hurt. He was very sad. He was having the hardest time of his life. One day, that monk once again came to that village, and sat under the same tree. Just then, he saw that snake. He was very surprised to see him, in such a pathetic state. He asked him, "Oh my friend, how did you get in such a pathetic condition? Who has injured you?" The snake replied, "Oh, blessed one, you told me to give up my angry nature, and not to bite others. Ever since I left my violent nature and adopted peace, people have started misbehaving with me. Now that no one is afraid of me, people come, hurt me, and leave me in a miserable condition. Life has become very difficult for me." Hearing this from the snake, the monk said, "My dear friend, it seems that you have misinterpreted my sermon. I told you not to bite others unnecessarily, but I did not stop you from hissing for your own defense." After telling this story to the king, Buddha asked him, "King, what have you understood from this story? Are you misinterpreting my sermon, as that snake did? I told you to give up your cruel nature, but not to give up the duty of the king. You have to fulfill your duty, to be a king by being tough, from the outside, so that you can discipline everyone, in your kingdom. You have to maintain the process of justice, in your state by being tough. That people can live peacefully in your kingdom, and don't feel any kind of insecurity there. Therefore, you have to rule like a monk, from the inside, and like a king from the outside. Remember, as we see in the world around us, bad things happen to good people, all the time. People frequently try to take unfair advantage of the decency of others. And because of this, those who are good have to face many difficulties in their lives. Such gentlemanly people should learn from this story of Buddha. They need to understand that sometimes people start to exploit your goodness. They try to take undue advantage of your decency. To keep such people within their limits, you have to behave according to the situation. If you have to get angry to keep things disciplined, then you should do it. You can do it without disturbing your inner peace of mind. An actor is acting to be angry in a play, but from inside he is not angry. Because he knows that it is just a part of the play. Similarly, you have to behave smartly in this world to keep things under control. This is the art of living, and if you can learn it, no one can stop you from living a successful and peaceful life. Thanks for watching and subscribe us for more videos.